What's going on? All thanks for tuning in once again. Let's talk Fury versus Usyk, the rematch. Just around the corner, So Tyson saying, I don't have to do anything different. How did this guy win? I think he needs to do a lot different, in the rematch. In my opinion, he couldn't get away from Usyk's straight left. I thought that, although it was an even fight, believe it or not, I had Tyson up at round 9 when we did see him get knocked out. Basically got knocked out, bounces off the ropes, basically on his feet, and then Usyk gets him in the corner, almost finishes him off. If the referee had not stepped in, who knows what would have happened, So, that's a clear indication that he needs to do something different. In the rematch, he needs to find a way to stay away from Usyk's left. And this is the straight left that's caught Joshua, It's a punch that Usyk likes to lead with. I talk about right-hand leads, left-hand leads are just as good. Your southpaw throwing a left-hand lead, it indicates that he's measured you properly, he knows where you are, and he knows how to find you, and that's what he done with Tyson Fury. So he needs to completely change what he's doing in the rematch in terms of movement. He can't afford to just be there to get to his left side and Usyk throwing straight lefts, lining him up, landing every time. He's got to find a way to throw and move away from that shot that basically staggered him, dropped him. So I don't think him coming in too heavy is going to improve his chances of winning. I think if he's going to change anything, it's not weight. I think it's his game plan. How is he going to, like I say, stay away from that shot? But most importantly, he needs to find a way to slow down the fight. Because Usyk's a guy that he can be in the first 2-3 rounds, then you're looking in the 9, 10, 11, 12, and it still looks like he's going at the same pace. He's one of those guys that just has great stamina, a very dangerous fighter to take to the full 12, and a lot of the time it's out of the opponent's reach. They can't land on him. He moves too well. It's because they can't tie him up. They don't know how to tie him up. So in other words, when they're in trouble, they don't know where to find them because he's moving around so much. So Fury's got to find a way to get to him, tie him up when he needs to. Think Chisora. When Usyk's on his back foot, I think that's the best way to tie him up. So even if you're tired, even if you're getting hit, at least if Fury's pushing him, getting him, close to the ropes, then maybe he can tie him up. Or possibly, changing the angles on the body shots, finding a way to confuse Usyk so that he can tie him up. There's multiple things that Fury needs to do. He needs to figure out how he's going to tie him up so that on the fight, if he is to knock out Usyk, and that's a big if, hasn't been done yet. He's been dropped, he's got him back up. People can argue and say, hey, listen, what about Dubai? There was no count. He did get back up. He did win the fight. He did win by knockout with the jab. That's how good Usyk is. He's one of those guys that he's very hard to read, he's very hard to manage, he's very hard to beat because he's always moving. The opponents don't know where he is because his lateral movement, his feints. So Fury needs to find a way to really time up so that he can slow the fight down when he is ahead. Because I think if he can do that, then he wins. So with Tyson Fury saying, hey, listen, I don't need to change anything up, that's a complete lie. If that was the case, he will lose again. He'll get caught again from the same shot, and this time the referee may not stop in. So I mean, good fight. One of the videos, I'm going to drop many videos on this fight. Looking forward to it. Look forward to the comments. Leave your take. What do you think? What does Fury need to do differently? And I'll catch you next time. Peace.